Hey everybody, welcome to my weekly art studio vlog. It is the 1st of November, Monday today. So crazy that it's November already. I'm just updating my desk calendar that I have downstairs at my co-working studio. I just have a tiny little office space down there, but my main art studio and making studio is upstairs for my small business. Very excited to be doing my first market in nearly 2 years soon, so I'll be preparing for that. Today I started out the day with painting some shelves. We're setting up a pop-up shop at our studio and I just want to repaint them from the darker colours to a nice crisp clean white. So upstairs my studio is looking a bit crazy. If you saw last week's studio vlog, you'll know that I covered everything because we had our air conditioner and the false ceiling go in, and I just didn't want to get dirt and dust on everything. So they're still finishing off stuff and I just am trying to sort of work around it at this point, but it's a bit tricky. And it was a really hot day today. The air conditioner is working fantastically. So happy to have it installed. Today I'm just working on some really big wholesale orders for wheat bags. One of my stockists has ordered 50, which is a lot, so making those today. So after spending the morning at my studio, I've come home to my little makeshift home studio and I'm just working on some of my Little Darlings collection artworks. So this is being released this Friday night and I still have a lot of work to go. This little guy here, I'm not super happy with how it's looking at the moment, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a zhuzh up with some Poscam pens and see if I can get her looking as amazing as I see her in my head. Okay, this next painting I'm working on, I completely ruined when I first started it. It was not looking right at all. So I'm just going over the whole thing with Poscas and giving it a completely different look. Before it was more of a realistic look and now it's a bit more of an abstract vibe. Good morning everybody, it is Thursday, it's 6:30 a.m. and I have just arrived at my studio because I need to get some orders finished. I need to get 2 wholesale orders finished and then I need to go to Spotlight at first thing this morning to return a heap of easels I bought during lockdown which were way too small and get some pour paint because my exhibition is tomorrow night, which is my Little Darlings collection. Remember, I said I have to do it regardless whether I'm ready. So I have decided I've done 5 little portraits of little people, and for the other 7, I think I'm going to do, or I might even just do 5, pour paint acrylic. So pour acrylic, you know, the more flowy liquid acrylic. I did one in my last collection that was super popular. I didn't love it, but everyone else loved it. Like, it was a lot of people's favorites. And I just did the pour acrylic, and then just once the paint was dry, and it had like a really marbly effect, almost like you see with resin art. And then I just went over it with a fine liner and created some images, like some little daisies, and people loved it. So I thought, that's a great way to get 5 paintings done in 24 hours. So I'm going to do that. Go to Spotlight, get some of that paint. Look, hopefully last day of tradies here today. Finishing the air conditioning, the plasterer finished the floating roof yesterday. So hopefully we're nearly done. And then my electrician just needs to come back and install the lights, which will happen late this week, early next week. And then we're done. So yeah, I've got a lot to do today. So I thought, get up early, come in, get your production done, and then I can go home after I've been to Spotlight and do my paint pouring, which will be really fun, and I'll share with you. I love an early start. I'm going to get cracking and get these wholesale orders finished. I still have everything covered up because the tradies are still here working. So at the moment, I'm just literally pulling off the drop sheets as I need to, and then covering everything back up when I'm done. This is part of my wholesale order that I started, and hoping to get this finished off now. Okay, I just went to Spotlight and returned the easels I needed to return, and got 2 packs of pouring paint. I was hoping just to buy the individual bottles so I didn't have to have all this packaging, but they didn't seem to have any just individually. So I've got 2. Oh, and it comes with a little canvas. I didn't realize. All right, let's go home and see how it goes. Okay, I'm all set up with my canvases. So I've got 7, and I've got these pour paints. So let's see how this goes. I could help the spread with this little icy pole stick, but that was a big mistake. It made it look terrible. So I think the tip is just to keep using more paint and just keep tipping it and letting it flow to each side rather than trying to help with icy pole stick, so it's got that nice natural flow. my favorite, or that one. That's cool. That is very cool. That's cool, except I don't like that I got that little bit of white. Oh shit. And that green. This, I don't like that I've just got this tiny little bit of pink in there. What the fuck happened there? Let's see if I can fix it. Oh, it just doesn't work the same, does it? Okay. Same with this little bit here. Let's see if I can just... Okay, now this guy is very cool. Wouldn't normally wear gloves, but my hands are so dry and cracked at the moment. It's definitely an art to getting it in the right direction and knowing when to turn, because you want to get every little corner before you turn it. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Thursday night. It's like 8:30. I think I'm ready to start working now. I needed some laziness. I got up at 5:30 this morning and have been working all day, getting wholesale orders done, getting the painting done for the last of my little darlings paintings. I did 7 of these acrylic pour paint background. No, it's just runny paint basically. Some of them are dry, some of them still have a little bit to go. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to just put in some line work with a white Posca pen and see how that goes. So working from bed, love that for me. The last time I did this sort of a painting, I used a black fine liner and a white Uniball gel marker, so lots thinner than the Poscas, but I don't know where they are, and I just think thicker will look good with this one, so we'll see. Good morning and happy Friday. I am now just finishing off the rest of the Posca detail on these poured paint background canvases, all ready for my collection release tonight. Nothing like leaving it to the last minute. I really liking how this is looking though. I love the pour paint background then with the Posca detail on the foreground. It's quite effective, and I'm looking forward to using this style on some bigger pieces. So just a little FYI, I'm not going crazy. I was just practicing for when I go onto my Facebook Live and my TikTok and Instagram Live, which I did Friday night, to showcase my new collection. So I just wanted to make sure that I had everything in the right, the picture and film and proportion and everything. So because they're so small, I just hung them all together like this, and it worked quite well. So that brings us to the end of this week's vlog. I finished off the week with my live online collection release, which went really well. All these pieces are now on my website and available. For the rest of the weekend, we just did family things. So we had a family birthday party at Botanical Gardens, and that's where these little turtles are from. And my girls absolutely loved playing with a relative's little long-haired chihuahua named Rio. He's so cute. Have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.